What if I told you that there's one simple habit you can do every morning that could lower your blood pressure more than some medications? And yes, this is true. There are plenty, in fact. Nearly half of all adults have high blood pressure. Many of these will just depend on medications because their doctor might not have the time to tell them what to do or how to do things in their home that could actually eliminate the situation completely. That's what I'm going to reveal to you in today's video. Doctors call high blood pressure a silent killer, and it is a silent killer because it doesn't really give you any symptoms. You might have high blood pressure right now and not notice it for years after maybe a doctor's visit when you're discovering that you have now heart disease, not only high blood pressure, and that your situation could have been reversed with simple habits that I will reveal to you in today's video. But before I continue, please make sure to subscribe to this channel, press that like and notification button, and make sure to leave a comment or a question if you have it. I read everything. I do respond to almost anything I can. So make sure to leave that like button. And having said that, let's continue. Number 1, everything you need might only be stretching exercises. If you're not putting into use your arteries and your veins that are just simple hoses, very small hoses, large hoses, doesn't really matter. They're just hoses. What you need is to stretch them. Make sure that you can do some stretching exercises every single morning. You don't have to run. You don't have to walk for 60 minutes a day. You only have to do maybe 15 minutes of stretching in your bed if you want, but make sure that your arteries and your veins have that flexibility. Make sure that they are stretching themselves, and maybe after a month, 2-3 months, you're going to see that low blood pressure you're looking for because your arteries are back to normal. They are now repaired. Maybe they are getting into that situation where they need to be flexible because you are stretching them, and only doing this will help you lower that high blood pressure. And you won't believe how healthy you might come to be if you do it every single day. Number 2, you need to increase your potassium intake. There are minerals like potassium that are contained in several foods that you have at home that will lower blood pressure. The thing is that your doctor does not have time maybe to tell you this, but the reality is that potassium itself, a mineral, can really lower your blood pressure. And you find them in avocados, in spinach, bananas, sweet potato, in prunes, which are also excellent for you to go to the bathroom. Consuming potassium every day in the form of foods, salads, greens, all the foods that I've just mentioned will greatly help you reduce high blood pressure. Now, if you want a supplement, if you want supplements that can help you, and you take something that every day will relieve you from having that high blood pressure, look for Garlic Gold, Heart Excel, Metathyroid, Oxy Elixir in capsule form from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 3, you want to stay away or lower the consumption of salt. You have to observe what happens to salt if you just leave a couple of these grains of salt in a table. You go away, you come back, and maybe half an hour later, you will see drops of water on that table, right where those grains of salt were exactly. Well, salt is attracting all the time water to it because they're ions, right? It's sodium and chloride. Now, this is very important, and so important that if you're consuming lots of salt, you're going to attract all the water you're drinking to stay in your body. It's not going to be eliminated. And guess what? The accumulation of fluid is just going to upper your high blood pressure. It's not going to lower in any way. So one of the most effective things that you might have heard your doctor say, because this is very common, is just relieve or get off some of that salt you're consuming every day. This will help out a great deal. And a lot of people have seen excellent changes just because they don't consume salt. And maybe they just stretch every day. And maybe they consume foods with potassium, with magnesium. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But this is something that you have to pay attention to. Look for something natural also that can help you relieve that water retention. If you are or were consuming lots of salt and you feel bloated, you feel that you have all that water stored in your body, take something that can help you relieve this, like Essence from Fineland, Purify You, Magnezide, OxyClean. All these will help you have that diuretic effect in your system. Number 4, losing weight is something crucial for many people. Not many people understand why losing weight helps you. Well, if you have more weight There's more fat, more mass, and therefore your heart has to have a higher blood pressure in order for all of this mass to be well irrigated, because you need blood, you need oxygen, and it needs to reach every corner of your body. Now, this is very important. If you have a lower mass, you're losing weight, you don't have that much fat, you're not carrying that much body mass, well, therefore, you don't need high blood pressure, and your body's just going to tune it down. And it's naturally going to lower because there's no fat, there's no mass, and there's no large body mass that needs to be well filtered, in this case, with blood, with oxygenation, or with nutrients. And this is just a normal way your body is functioning. You lower your weight, you stop eating things that are making you fat and overweight, and you're going to see lots of improvement with that high blood pressure and that strain that you're putting on your muscle, especially your heart. Now, if you need help losing weight, you can always look at supplements that might help you, that will take away that anxiety of eating, like 5-HTP, Figurizer, Garcinia cambogia, or something that can help you lose weight faster, like Applizer or Metathyroid from Fineland at FinelandVitamins.com. Number 5, walking 30 minutes per day. When you're exercising, you're actually putting a strain to your heart to make sure that all that blood is pumping everywhere in your body to keep you moving. This is excellent because this is stretching your arteries, making sure that they're opening up and closing in the way that you need it to walk, and this really changes things a great deal. It makes your arteries flexible. Therefore, your body can control now. Instead of keeping your high blood pressure high, it will be able to lower it or control it or improve circulation in many, many ways just by walking 30 minutes a day. It's going to help you with digestion, with memory loss. It's going to help you with dementia, you name it, diabetes. Everything that you can think of is going to improve or will improve if you just give your body that good irrigation, those 30 minutes a day that you need of exercise that will not only help you lower blood pressure, but any condition you can think of. Number 6, calming down and de-stressing might be some of the most effective things you need. De-stressing, meaning not thinking, not overthinking, not worrying about things that often, is going to put a calm sensation to your body. Remember, when you have that fight and flight response and you're ready to battle, you have stress, you have a financial issue, you have a problem with your family, your kids, or whatever is going on in your life, your body's getting ready to fight or flight, to run. Now, in this situation, your blood pressure will go up, but if you're calm, if you're sitting down, relaxing, if you're not worried all the time, if you're making sure that your body is not, always excited, well, your blood pressure needs to be down. It doesn't really have to spend all that energy keeping that high blood pressure up. This is extremely important. Some people will not tap into this very important controller of high blood pressure, and these are your nerves, your brain, your anxiety, how you think, how you feel, how you sleep, and how you rest, to make sure that stress is not accumulating in your body. Don't forget to give this video a like button, don't forget to share, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.